How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be processing some film. We got some Kodak Color Plus 200 here. You can see that. We got some Portra 800. Anyways, let's see what we can do. So we got our Unicolor developing kit here, C41 powder kit. We're gonna mix these chemicals right now, make some potions. Let's get to it. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and get our kit open here. Should be 3 bags. So here's our Blix A, our Blix B, our developer, and our stabilizer. So everything's going to be in 1 liter. We got some directions here, looks like, hopefully. Processing steps for hand tank or dip and dunk. So yeah, we're going to do the hand tank. Well, you're probably thinking, what are we doing in the bathroom? Well, we're going to fill up our container here that our bottles are going to sit in. We're going to have our temperature controlled environment here. So fastest way to fill it up is you're in the shower. Let's see. Might be good to make it warm. Get it closer to the 102 degrees that we need. Okay, because this container is pretty heavy, we're just going to move it over from their shower to right here. And we'll just develop here in the bathroom. And that's what the towel's for. That's a lot of water. It's pretty heavy. So here's where our handy little temperature control device comes in handy. Okay, so this is the Nova Precision Cooker Light, and basically you connect it to your phone and you set the temperature. Right now it's at 102.6, which is almost perfect, right? I haven't even started it, but I have it set to 102 right there, and so I can go ahead and hit start, and it's going to start circulating that water and basically keep it at 102 until I turn it off. Alright, so we're back in the kitchen. Now it's time to start mixing our potions. Alright, so we're going to be mixing all our chemicals in here, and then we're going to be pouring them into our bottles once they're fully mixed. I think this should be 1 liter. Hopefully it works. This is my measuring cup. It's my Ninja blender bottle. It's got markings on it, so this is the only thing I have. I don't have a beaker. I don't have measuring utensils. So let's see what happens. Alrighty, so first off we're going to pour in it's 400 mils.
Alright, another 400.
Said they use distilled water, filtered water. Okay, so that's 800 right there. Now we need 200 more, which we're going to add after we mix. Alrighty. So first we're going to start with our developer here. Just go ahead and get that open. Pour that suckerati in. It's just a clear powder, or a white powder actually. Get all that in there. Okay. We're going to want to mix. This should work. What do you think? Think it'll work? Alright, so I've been mixing it for about 2 minutes now. I think Looks like it's mixed pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of this water. And then once it's in that bottle, we could probably shake it up and it should be fine. Alrighty. It's going to be our developer bottle. We're going to put a D on here. Hopefully you can read this. That way we don't mix the caps. Okay, let's hope this pours correctly. Oh yeah, no spills. Okay, there's our developer. We'll go ahead and grab our, I think red is pretty fitting. We'll put All Red Developer on there. And what's really cool about these bottles is you can press down and get all that air out. And these bottles should barely have any air in them. So I might as well start getting it warm, so I'll just get it here in this tank. And let's hope that that gets up to temperature. Alright, so for our Blix, I wanted you to get a little closer, so we're gonna see the process up close and personal. I'm gonna put a B on here. That way, again, we don't mix up the lids. And while we're at it, our Blix is gonna be the green cap. We'll write that on here as well. Can you see that? Can you see it? Oh, now you can see it. Okay. So again, we're going to pour 800 mils. There's 400. There's 400. So Blix is actually 2 packages. We're going to pour both of these packages into our container and mix. This one will probably take a lot longer to mix because it's quite a bit of powder in here. Alright, let's add in our Blix B. I think this is the one that has a lot of stain to it, so we gotta be careful with this. Don't want to get it on our clothes. Oh yeah. That really changed the color. This stuff is pretty strong. Don't want to breathe that in. It's gonna take a while to mix, so we'll be back. Alright, so this one I'm gonna pour in my sink because obviously this is stainless steel. I don't think it'll stain if I miss the funnel for some reason. So let's see. Perfect. There's still some stuff in there. It's pretty thick. I'm gonna try to get it all out. Hopefully we don't leave. I should have mixed that a little longer, but oh well. Should be fine. Alright, so this one's ready to go in the tank. Start getting her warm. Alrighty, and to finish it off, we got our stabilizer, which is a really small amount, but it goes in 1 liter as well. So we'll go ahead and mix just like we've been mixing everything else. I need to wash my spoon. Okay, so we got our stabilizer here. Go ahead and open up our package. Pour it in. I think that's everything. Whoa, that looks all glossy. Go ahead and get that mixed, and this one's gonna mix really easily. Looks like it's ready. So I'll go ahead and put an S on our bottle for stabilizer. We'll write on our cap. Okay. Need to add 200 more mils to our mixture here. And into the bottle we go. And our stabilizer isn't going to go in our water bath. It actually stays at room temperature. It doesn't need to be set to a temperature. Okay. Ready to go. Alright, so this is the part that I'm not going to be able to show you, but I'll kind of explain to you what I'm going to do. So I got my rolls of film here. I got my handy little Popener. You can see there we got Pope Francis. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop off this here, and it's gonna, my roll of film is gonna come out. I'm going to I'm gonna roll it out, and I'm gonna load it in here, this developing tank. And so what this is it allows me to develop my film out in the light. That way I don't have to do everything in the dark. But it's got this pretty cool system here. And so this is pretty handy. I can put 2 rolls in here and develop 2 rolls at the same time. But as you can see, there's kind of some lines here. And basically my film is going to be rolled into these here. But let's see if we can do this. This is my first time loading one of these in complete darkness. So I'm kind of scared. And I don't know what to expect when I open my my rolls of film. We'll see what happens. Alright, so here's the aftermath of us loading our film. It's in our tank now. But as you can see, I opened these up, pulled out the reels, and I loaded them on. But I could have cut off a little bit more, but it's hard to tell. And as you can see, I don't have a pair of scissors here at my house, so my cuts weren't as perfect as they should be. Kind of nasty. These are my scissors. Alrighty. Can't even see me. Alright, so it's time to start the developing process. What we're going to do is we're going to rinse out our, it's called our pre-soak. So basically with water that's about the same temperature as this. So it feels just about the same. It doesn't have to be exact, but we'll go ahead and do this. We'll start some timers too. This is a 1 minute pre-soak. Okay, so we can get a pretty good view there what we've got going on. So we got our pre-soak done. Now we're going to set a timer for 3.5 minutes, and we're going to start with our developer. So that's going to be 3.5 minutes. We're going to shake it for the first 10 seconds, and then every 30 seconds after that we're going to shake it. Okay. So let's make sure this is, there you go. Okay. Start that. I don't know how much to add. Looks like it's enough there. Okay. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a chance I exposed my film right now. I just realized that one of the clips wasn't all the way down, because you have to rotate it and it kind of snaps on. And one of those clips wasn't on all the way, so there's a chance that my film is ruined. But we'll find out. Better to ruin your own film than to ruin somebody else's. Alright, so now our Blix cycle 6.5 minutes. Set our timer to 6.5 minutes. And it's going to be the same kind of process there. So Blix. Let's get it mixed up really nice. Make sure that start our timer. First 10 seconds. Six, 7. Oh, that's not good. Oh shit, that's not good. Got it sprayed everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's enough. Shit. I'm gonna have to clean that up fast. And we got some old towels. Nothing fancy. One, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, it seems like it builds pressure. That Blix, there's a chemical reaction going on there. Yeah, something's up with this Blix. Maybe I loaded it up too much. You can see my mirror's all covered in. Okay, so our timer's up for our Blix. We're gonna go ahead and get this out of here. Pour this out. Oh, careful. Good thing our towel's black. That's some dark stuff. Okay, so now it's time to rinse with our water for 3 minutes. It says running water, so I guess I'll just do this here. Start timer 3 minutes. Start it. So while that's running, I'm gonna clean my mirror. Well, looks like it's coming off. There's quite a bit of stain everywhere. I mean, it really splashed. I did not expect that to happen. But now you know, Blix is chemically reactive. Alright, so my camera died and I didn't get to finish the rest of the process, but as you can see, our film is now hanging. It's drying. And so let's take a little look at what we got here. Okay, so I got my handy little flashlight here. Some pictures of some trees. I guess it's kind of hard to see with the flash like directly on there. Some pictures of some people. I think that's my girlfriend. I messed up this film pretty bad. So this is the portrait, I know that. And then this one here. It's hard to tell. So let's scan it and see what we got. Alright, so I don't have any scissors. This is my scissors. We're going to count 6 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to cut. Don't come off. Jeez. I gotta pull straight down, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to cut the picture itself. This is harder than it looks. Maybe if we put it on the 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's go put it on the table. One, two, three.
Can't even see that. It gets dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I don't think these. Get on that. Yeah, some of these pictures are coming out. What a pain, man. This is tough. This is really tough. Okay. So it looks like we're loaded. That's not what we want. Look at all those damn fingerprints, bro. God. See if I can clean that up before we scan. Alright, so we got our isopropyl alcohol here. It's a little bit better. Hopefully the... Oh my gosh, bro. You serious? Let's see what we got. So we're here on view scan. We set all our settings. As you can see, our scanner's going at it. It's gonna take a while to get some good scanning done. I have it set to 4,800 dots per inch, which is gonna be quite a while. But let's see what we get on these double exposure images. Hey, is that Hank? I got a picture of Hank on there. Alright, so I got done and I scanned all my photos from both rolls. Turns out that first roll was definitely all double exposures. They look pretty good. I'll show you them here right now. You can pause the video and look at them. I'm gonna put them all on one slide. The second roll came out a lot better, but there's definitely a big learning curve on scanning my film. Preparing the film, definitely, I learned to wear gloves now after that, and using a duster, an electronic duster, compressed air, to kind of spray off all the dust on it, using a microfiber like this instead of a bigger rag. So I'm glad that I learned on my own film before I did somebody else's film. So obviously I'm recording this video a few days later just to go over a review of how I did, what I learned from scanning for the first time and developing for the first time. And definitely my second time doing my girlfriend's film from her trip to Puerto Vallarta, I learned a lot, and I think I did hers way better because her pictures came out so much better. The film had a lot less scratches on it, a lot less dust on the scans, so very, very nice experience. So I'll share with you some pictures from the second roll, which is the Portra 800. The first roll was the Kodak Color Max that had the double exposures. And then my girlfriend's pictures, I'll share a few pictures from hers. Those were Fujifilm disposable camera rolls. So I want to say they're 400 ISO. Not sure what specific film it is, but it's been really fun. It's been really fun. So look forward to scanning more and sharing my photography with the world.